Hello everybody, I'm just here today doing a video. Been a while since I made a video. I became a father almost 2 years ago. This December my son will be 2. My wife and I also recently bought a new house almost about 2 years ago. So time for me has been a little bit, not the essence. I still have all my old cars. I just haven't had a chance to use them, at least not film them anyway. The reason for this video is the other day I received a question on my YouTube page on my Traxxas TQ I modded radio, and can you use that radio to shift the 3-speed transmission? I'm doing a video today to show you that you can, because actually I use my DX4S for all of my trucks. Every one of my trucks and boats are bound to that radio. The reason why is there's a lot of adjustments on it. I'm not going to go into it because I did do a video. If you want to know, just click on that video and you can see all the adjustments and the things you can do on that particular radio. Some of my new toys I've acquired is, obviously you can see in front of you, my Tamaya F350 highlift, my Tamaya Grand Hauler with the Tamaya reefer trailer, and my Axial AX10 deadbolt. But the reason for this video is, can you use it to shift the 3-speed transmission? And the answer is yes, you can. So again, I did a video on how to mod this into a 3-position switch. If anybody's curious, please click on that video and I'll show you step by step how to make this a 3-position switch. It's actually very simple. So right now we're in first gear. There's second gear, and there's third gear. Back to second gear, back into first. Okay, so the reason for this video is, if you do use this particular radio to do it, you don't have any endpoint adjustments on it. So there is a step that you have to make sure you do to make sure you can get second gear. If any of you guys are familiar with the Traxxas 3-speed transmission, the Tamaya 3-speed transmission, bear in mind the high lift transmission and the semi-truck transmission, they're mechanically, they're almost the same. There are some differences between the two, but as far as the shift and ride between first, second, and third, the similarities are almost the same. The reason why I say that, if you use this radio to do that, there's something you have to do. Internally on the transmission, on the shifter rod, you have a spring in the front and a spring in the back internally on this rod. When you do not have a servo connected to it and you let go of that rod, it is naturally going to go to the middle. It's going to, apply pressure so there's no tension. That position is second gear. Now, if you have a radio that has endpoint adjustments, you can easily adjust that. So what you would do to compensate for that is you would put the controller, as you can see, I'm going to put it in the neutral position. That puts the servo horn in the neutral position. So before you attach your servo horn to your shifter, put your controller in the neutral position, let the transmission shifter rod find its center point, and then just attach the shifter rod right to the servo. And now you'll always have second gear. First and third gear are not a problem because it's going to be able to pull it or push it into it. Second gear would be the problem. If you didn't do the adjustment, you can't fine tune it. You might go to first, go to grab second, and you might completely miss it. You might hit neutral, or you might kind of hit it and just start grinding it. You don't want to do that with plastic gears. It's, you're not going to make the transmission last too long. But if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I hope this was a little bit helpful. Again, it's pretty simple. Just make sure you're neutral. There's first, second, third. Again, you have no problem traveling. Just make sure that you have that servo centered and that transmission in its neutral position before you attach it to the shifter horn, and you'll have a perfect shifting 3-speed transmission off the Traxxas TQ I. You can use this for both the high lift, or any Tamaya semi-truck. Alright guys, that's it for now. Any questions, please ask. And I hope to get a couple more videos out later of these trucks in action. Alright guys, take care. Bye now.